Hello everyone, welcome to Maths is Pink. I know I've taken a lot of time to be back, but I hope this video is going to be worth the wait. आज का हमारा जो topic है, that topic actually I have seen many students, parents as well as few teachers struggling with, which is how to prepare for Olympiad exams. So I'll try to answer as many queries and doubts related to it as much as I can as per my knowledge. Hope it's helpful to you. So let's get started. Okay, question number 1. What are Olympiad exams? Olympiad exams are nothing but competitive exams which are conducted by various organizations subject wise. यानी कि अगर आपको इंग्लिश बहुत अच्छा लगता है, आप इंग्लिश में बहुत अच्छा करते हैं, आप इंग्लिश का ओलंपियाड ले सकते हैं. अदरवाइज मैथ्स और साइंस, जीके, कंप्यूटर्स, ऑलमोस्ट सारे सब्जेक्ट्स ही इसमें इंक्लूडेड होते हैं. The Olympiad exams start from grade 1 onwards. Generally grade 1, 2 में सिर्फ एक ही लेवल रहता है. From grade 3 onwards, there are 2 levels. Those who pass level 1, they reach to level 2 as well. Now, question number 2. Why are Olympiad exams important? Do we really need to take them up? See, firstly, it's a choice. These are not compulsory exams. But how are they important to us? Are they do they add any value to what we are already doing? Then yes, they do. If you look at your school syllabus or school textbooks, yes, they provide a minimum level of learning. They make you think, they make you practice. But maths is not just about a textbook. Math is beyond. Math has to evaluate a lot of your application-based learning, your logical reasoning, your comprehension, how well can you comprehend a question. Now, all these things are explicitly evaluated in Olympiad exams. तो जब आप एक Olympiad exam को prepare करते हैं, please understand, you're not just going and giving the exam. If you do that, it might not add any value to your mathematical skills. But when you prepare for Olympiad, that is going to add a lot to the value than getting a medal also. That might give you a motivation or encouragement, but just preparing itself adds so much to it. हाँ, मुझे पता है कि मैं जनरल ओलंपियाड के बारे में बात करते करते सीधा मैथ्स ओलंपियाड के बारे में बात करने लगी हूँ, but forgive me for that and just remember that whatever I'm speaking for math, it stands for other subjects also. Turn for question number 3. Where to apply? See, firstly, most of the schools have connection or tied up with certain organizations to conduct Olympiad in their own school. जैसे कि SOF है, Silver Zone and Hummingbird. There are many organizations. हर school एक अलग Olympiad organization से connect करता है. You can Google it. You will get a lot of organizations which are conducted. Whichever you like, you can opt for it. Contact your school. I'm sure they must be knowing more about it. Now, time for next question. And the most important question, which is how to prepare for any Olympiad. Now, I am switching to Math Olympiad. Please apply it to other subjects also. And believe me, I do the same method with other subjects also for my own child. So, you can try the same. Step number 1. Please list down the chapters which are given in the Olympiad exam syllabus other than your school syllabus. Because Olympiad exam takes the exam for only a few chapters, not for all of them. So you need to plan it in a way that you are able to finish those chapters much before the real Olympiad exam. So for example, if the Olympiad exam is in December, please make sure that you have finished the syllabus by September or max, October, so that you have a month in your hand or 2 months in your hands to practice more on how the Olympiad questions appear. Step number 2. When you are teaching a concept to a child, or if as a child you are preparing on your own, please keep 2 textbooks with you. One will be your school textbook and one some other publisher. No, it's not necessary it has to be a difficult book. It can be a normal book. How can you arrange for it? Just take it from any old student of your class. So if I'm studying in class 8th, I'll go to any class 9 student and take the old textbook of that person if it is of some other publisher. How it helps me? If you have a particular chapter, you know all the questions of that chapter from your textbook. then just attempt the questions from that text. That will help you in gaining a lot of confidence in the chapters that you have finished. Step number 3. Buy Olympiad books. Now, Olympiad books are available on Amazon or even on the website of the Olympiad organizations. They give you a lot of options in a lot of books. Do not take many books. Just buy one or maximum two. One can be based chapter wise and the second could be the previous year's questions. Okay, तो chapter wise आते हैं जिसमें हर chapter से questions होते हैं which are expected in Olympiads. दूसरी होती है आपके previous years के question. Once you have mastered the concept from 2 general textbooks, general publishers, please pick up an Olympiad book and start solving it. आपको जो problem आ रही है, work on those problems and try to understand how those questions are formed. Once they are done, then reach to the previous year's question papers and solve them. Keep coming back to the book because whenever you solve a book for the first time, you might get stuck at certain language and certain words. But when you come back to those questions, has that helped you in understanding? Now, step number 5. Along with preparing with these textbooks that you have got or the Olympiad books that you have bought, you need to work on the mental math part as well. What is mental math part? Learn tables, basic square numbers हैं उनको याद रखो, square root numbers हैं, learn them, or any calculation that you are doing, do it in the shortest way possible. Do not try to write complete steps when you are preparing for Olympiad. Skip unnecessary steps. Try to do some of the calculations mentally and practice doing that. This is something if you don't practice and you try to do it mentally, you might land up making mistakes. But if you practice skipping steps and then solving, it will help you build up better mental ability as well as save a lot of your time while doing Olympiad exams. I have heard from a lot of students that after grade 5 or 5 onwards, number of questions increase and the time remains the same. And then the children really struggle to finish their paper. Now they know the concepts, but what they have not worked on are their time management skills, which comes with mental computation and quick solving skills, which can only be attained by practice. Now some very important points to remember. Prepare for logical reasoning. Logical reasoning is a topic which is present in all subjects, Olympiad, whichever you choose. It's a branch of mathematics which deals with general aptitude. तो उसमें coding, decoding, ranking test, putting numbers, identifying the series. These type of questions come which are very good with your mathematical skills and other skills also. Okay, point number 2. Please fill for the Olympiad for the subject which you love, which you like to study more. Don't make it harass you. It's not a punishment to prepare for Olympiad. It should be fun. It should open a new door for you to a subject which you already love studying or are good at. Okay? Do not let anybody distract you. Choose your subject wisely. Point number 3. Never get demotivated by the lack of prizes or the medals. Remember what is the objective of you to opt for an Olympiad exam. It is to improve your skills in a particular subject. So medals and remember that dialogue of Amir Khan, आप excellence के पीछे भागिए, बाकी चीजें perfection के पीछे भागिए, बाकी चीजें अपने आप follow करती हैं. So just work on your own self. अपने score को compare कीजिए from last year to this year and improve 1 point at a time. Never get blinded by the medals and the certificates. Also, please don't get demotivated by low score. For the very first time when you prepare for an Olympiad, you might get a low score because it's the first time you have been introduced to a type of questions which you had never faced earlier. हमने कभी किसी भी एक टॉपिक को अगर इस तरीके से नहीं सोचा और उस तरीके से आपको जज किया जाएगा, there is a quite a possibility कि आप उसमें low score करेंगे. Anybody would do that. So just give yourself some time, give yourself some years, keep working on it. And Olympiad exams are not rocket science. They can be done really well with proper planning and a lot of hard work, obviously. Okay, so wishing a lot of good times to all of you. Work hard. Any queries, please write in the comment section. I'll be very happy to help you. See you next time. Please take care of yourself.